Alrighty. Oh. So, welcome back everybody. Playing some Breath of Fire 2 today. Another classic for the Super Nintendo. One of my all-time favorite RPGs, actually. Though, if I'm just talking Breath of Fire, I'd probably say the third one's my favorite. I know a lot of people love 4. That one is good, but definitely not probably my least favorite in the series. This one though is probably the one I've spent the most time playing. The one I have the most personal attachment to, for sure. And a very cool game from Capcom. Very different from their usual fare of games too, you know? And this is the studio that brought games like Mega Man and Street Fighter, and this. One of the most classic RPGs of all time. Unfortunately, it's a series they've all but abandoned. Which is unfortunate. There's a tree pole. I get it, man. I'm coming. My sprite can only walk so fast. Yeah, the only game I can think of that starts out in black and white. Interesting choice. Alright, we need to speed up this text, though. Because this is crazy slow text right now, guys. Options. Let's speed fast. Yes. Can't leave the village. Motherfucking dragons. Dragons are so cool. There's nothing. Yeah, I don't really think there's too much to find in this town right now. Obtain herb. I'm not gonna lie, growing up, me and my friend called them herbs. Like, hey, herb. Don't forget to use that herb. Oh, pronunciations. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the more grindy RPGs out there. A lot of random fights in this. Unfortunately, one thing that's really cool about this one is they give you a lot of different ways of getting around the world map, which allows you to avoid a lot of encounters if you so choose. Which is one of the, you know, signs that it's a great RPG. And again, you know, another great soundtrack going here. The score for this game is just amazing. From the opening title to, you know, this stuff right here, you know, everything is just so good. And now we're finally playing in color. Oh no! I mean, that battle music, come on. Man. 1 damage! Yeah, there's literally nothing you can do here. Just, this is one of those fights you can't win. A whole 2 damage that time, guys. Look out! Luckily, our Pops has got our back. I love the design of that dragon skull, too. It's very cool. There's just not enough games with dragons. I mean, that's not technically true. There's a lot of games with dragons, but damn it, I want more dragons! Best of you. Exposition. Nope. Oh man. Not gonna lie right now, like this is kind of hitting me right in the nostalgia. A lot of memories, both good and bad, invested in this game. In fact, this is one of the last games I played with a good friend of mine right before he died. And I remember I left the Super Nintendo on, you know, because he and another buddy had come over to my house that day, and we made him and playing some of this. Yeah. He would come over to my house, or I'd go to his house, and we'd just be sitting there, like, playing games. Like, he'd be playing something on his computer, or I'd be playing something on his TV, or vice versa. And we'd just hand off. Yeah, I'd be, like, playing Final Fantasy VII while we playing this or something. Like, okay, let's trade off. But, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he passed away. I left that Super Nintendo on with that save file for like 2 years. I just could not bring myself to shut it off. Nothing close to that guy who left this game on for like 30 years, but yeah. So as you can see now, not only is everything in color, no one recognizes us or knows anything about us or our family. So while we were napping under the dragon, some chicanery came about. Father Hulk! Is he big and green and angry? Saint Eva. Gives me the cream. So we gotta talk to this dude. Even if you are a thief. He's gonna take the candles. Up to no good, this guy. I'm sure. In fact, he is a great guy. Nope. Steal and get rich. Father Hulk is sleeping, so let's go ahead and sneak out. Oh, we can talk to the dragon now, I think. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope. He still has nothing to say. Eventually we'll be able to save those statues. But for right now, we just gotta keep walking. It looks like rain. Gotta love those 16-bit sound effects. So all you can really do is just follow that tail. And if you try to go this way, Bo will just be like, no, that's not the way. Oh no, what is that? And there goes Bo. And this is another one where you can't really do anything. Yeah, like, he just instantly one-shot me there, so he just saved us some time. The strength of Gideon. But his father and sister have disappeared, and no one else recognizes him. He dreamt of a horrific demon who ripped his heart and body apart, but it remains just a dream. Now we get a little nice Super Nintendo cutscene. Love this music, man. Yet the revision remains strong, deep within the corner of his mind, the heart. Calling a different world, a world of silence, a world of darkness. He moves towards it, feeling both fear and exhilaration. He succumbs when the darkness welcomes him. You are the one, the demon screeches. Reach deep within his own heart and realizes that it is true. Then at that moment, reality washes away and the dream begins to take shape. So epic. Yep. And there it goes. The main score of the game. You can just feel the epicness, like, flowing through you. Like, you know you're about to start on a truly amazing journey. Solid opening. 10 years later. Coffee grounds in my mouth. Oh, Bo. So we got our first job here. Bo's pimp. What he is. This is another game where it has a really solid cast of characters, which is really important. At least for me it is. You know, like, that's what, like, why I don't like a lot of the newer Final Fantasies and stuff, and why I didn't care for 9 and stuff, is I couldn't get invested in the characters. If you can't, like, invest yourself in the characters in an RPG, then, I don't know, to me, that's just not, that's a sign that it's not a good game. You know, if that's what their main goal is, if you're playing an RPG, a role-playing game, like, you should be very invested in the characters you're playing as. This is a good game, does a good job of doing that, you know, it's... Alright, I think that's why people like, you know, you always hear people say, like, Final Fantasy VI is very underrated, which it is. You know, especially, and they compare it a lot to, like, 7, which is the one everyone does love. And I'd agree, while, you know, the characters are so good in 6. They're also really good in 7, but, you know, it is, for such a large cast in 6, you know, it's really impressive how much detail they put into each one of those characters. And it just has to have the best bad guy from the entire series. That all being said, I think 7 was a huge step up mechanically. I mean, everyone always talks about the visuals and the cinematics and all that. But for me, like, what makes that game great is the battle system was just so good. You know, it was the pinnacle of what they've been doing for, like, the last 6 games. Yeah, let's see how much gold we have. I don't know if we have enough to buy any equipment yet. Nope. Alright, let's go outside and do a little grinding. Now, one thing I like to do here in the beginning is try and farm out some meat from the hunting grounds that randomly pop up on the screen. I don't know any spells yet. Meh, meh. Nice. Yeah, I love the fight animations too. There we go, there's hunting ground. So we switch over to bow. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of this part because it's always a little rough to try and get these guys without them escaping on you. Oh, there goes one. Let's see if we can get this guy. Probably not. They like to be annoying. You got to get 2 shots off. There we go. Got 1. And this is a great way to farm money early on in this game to just buy some equipment real quick. Because those roasts sell for like 250 gold a piece. And while they do provide some solid healing for you, you won't really need them until like later on. And you only have like 3 characters that can hunt, Bo being the best of those 3. The other 2 kind of being... Well, the one's not entirely useless, she's just more difficult to hunt with. And the other one is absolutely useless. Nice. Never disperse spell. Alright. Oh, come on! Dang it. Yeah, so frustrating sometimes. It's so hard to, like... Shush! Sorry, my dog being silly. Sorry guys, I don't know what that was all about, why she was barking. Or what she was barking at, honestly. She's just a silly dog, turns out. And I love it. This is like one of the few games that has a day and night cycle, which I always thought was really cool. And then something that's like pretty consistent throughout the series. I think 4 has it. I'm not sure. I know 3 does, as does 1, as does this. I assume 4 has it. I've only played through 4 one time, if I'm being completely honest. And that was like back in the day when it first came out. Maybe I'll play through it again, give it another shot. No hunting grounds? Give me a break. I probably should heal up Ryu. Yeah, at this point, we'll just head back to town and get some equipment real quick. Woo! Oh, well, after we get this hunting point, that is. We'll just be on the safe side. Alright. Try and keep them away from these edges here. Ah! No! Come on! Not having much luck with this right now, turns out. Let's see if you'll be able to pull this off. Nice! Yeah, that shot's very handy, especially for early on like this. Yeah, you will find for the most part that all these sub-abilities that you guys have are pretty useful. Try shot again. Now, at this point, you might not even need one shot to kill these guys, but alright. Yeah, I don't know why I was wasting turns on shot if they can just one-shot them already. Alright. Oh, it's nighttime. I don't know. Are the shops open during night? I think they are. What can I do for you today? You can sell me some armor and such. Or 200. They're worth 200. Still, that's a crap load of gold at this point. We're equipping with that. Yeah, I mean, getting those roasts really is handy for getting some extra gold early on. I mean, if you're just looking to gain some levels, there's actually a better spot to grind out at. But you can only get the hunting spots that pop up on the world map, so that's why I'm grinding out here. And hope that it cooperates and spawns them. Which is not being very cooperative with actually spawning these things right now. There it goes. I knew as soon as I said it was going to spawn. Come on. Let's see if we can... Oh, ouch. Yeah, I really wish you could attack them in the wall. And see, they dodge your attack sometimes. Like, they jump out of the way, which is frustrating. Alright, yeah, this is kind of rough right now. I'm not going to lie. Kind of making me mad. That's the way it always goes. It's hard to kill anything with it. I like the hunting aspect. I thought it was a nice touch, but, like, could have been done a little bit easier. Like, made it a little bit easier to actually kill these things. I mean, maybe we only have to hit them once. Make their patterns a little less chaotic. Just saying. Alright, well. I guess we'll just, what am I doing? Oof, need to heal Bo up. Oh, come on, Ryu. Get it together, man. Yeah, the first game in this series is really good and definitely worth checking out if you haven't. But, like, this one improved on it so much, and, it's just a damn good game. A damn good RPG. Alright, well, let's go up to the mountains here. Now, if you're just looking for straight up levels, like, this is a great early spot to grind. Because you got a free health thing right here. The good old trope of a health restoring fountain. As well as all the enemies here are a little bit tougher and therefore got more experience and coinage. Oh, really not that. Well, one enemy giving that much instead of like 3 enemies. So yeah, definitely more experience to be gathered here. And you can just hang out in this entrance area and grind it out, which is pretty awesome, but really wish we had gotten a few more roasts so I could, I love that he just counterattacks. Like, so few RPGs have counterattacks. Or if they do, it's only when you equip something that makes them counterattack. This game is one of the few games I've ever played that's an RPG where you counter, like, you just have a random chance to counterattack, which is sweet. See? Nice. And you can just get some health. Strangely, they all regain their strength. Don't you wish water worked like that in real life? Ugh. Leeches and spiders. Meh, meh, meh. Nice. Yeah, that shot's so handy early on in the game. Yeah, we need to get them some better equipment. Nice. How much gold do we have? Yeah, see, 52 gold. So I'm gonna go back out, actually, and see if I can't land a few more roasts, because grinding out the gold to buy the equipment now would take forever. It's goblins! I love that animation. Super big freaking bite. They're like, I'm gonna take a bite out of you. Literally. Oh, I hate when enemies run away. Oh. Damn cowards. Stand there and let yourself be slaughtered by me. Oh, it just sounds terrible. But yeah, as you can see, you're getting a lot more experience and stuff. And as I also said, this game is extremely hardcore on the random encounters. Especially when you're inside dungeons and stuff. Like, it's not too bad most of the time on the world map, but like when you're actually in a dungeon or something, it's like every couple steps. But I don't mind. That's what RPGs were back in the day. Man, I do love the level of detail that just what goes into these battlegrounds. I mean, you can see the little village off in the background there. And you can really tell that this was a labor of love. All right. Come on, hunting grounds. Come on, spawn me some hunting grounds. Yeah, and unfortunately this is one of those RPGs that doesn't give you a lot of AoE attacks, at least not early on. But they do give you an auto attack mode, which is handy for dealing with low level enemies, because all your guys will do is just attack. They won't use any of their special abilities or anything. Well, there goes one already off the bat. And because of how confined this is, I very much doubt I'll be able to actually get this guy. Oh! Nice. I should have been able to hit that guy there, but for some reason I was. Not gonna complain, because that's awesome. Alrighty. Sweet. Except it's empty. I hate when it spawns empty ones. Like, give me a break, game. Fucking RNG, man. Ah. Hunting ground, hunting grounds. Yes, very grindy. Now, there's a fishing spot over there, but not a big fan of fishing in this game. I think you do need to. There's a couple pieces of equipment or something you can get from fishing in this game, but it's pretty basic and basically just involves a lot of button mashing. Unlike the third one where they did fishing really well, I actually really enjoyed it. And I'm not like a big fisher, like I've been fishing since I was like a kid, but for some reason I enjoy fishing in the third one. Yeah, just buying that one piece of gear wiped us out, so that's cool. Well, at least get a slightly better sword for Ryu here. Yeah, this is one of those games where a lot of the grinding just comes from needing fucking money. Like, everything's incredibly expensive in this game, and the enemies are kind of stingy about handing out the gold sometimes. Luckily, you know, I mean, they kind of balance that out by giving you grips and grips of enemies to fight along the way here. Alright, well, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and move this forward here. Because the first boss fight we have is pretty freaking easy. And even at this level, we should be able to conquer it. Not too many issues. Yeah, so many random encounters in this game. It's almost nuts sometimes. Yeah, much better already. I think we'll find a few pieces of gear too here. Leeches. Fuck leeches. Oh no, it's zombies! I love how Ryu swings his sword with like so much effort. I mean, it almost looks like he's throwing it rather than swinging it. Nice. Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine with the equipment we have. I would have preferred gotten a few roasts and stocked up on some gold so we could actually bought around better equipment, but this will do. Like I said, you can just do auto attack if you want. It's pretty handy. And here we go. Boss fight. Hopefully we won't have too much issues with these guys, because I'm realizing now I didn't bother to save my game yet, so if I die, I will literally have to start over from square one. But luckily these guys will attack each other. Oh, I need to heal Ryu up. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Yeah, I love that counterattack, man. So handy. Oh, snaps. Yeah, this boss fight's pretty easy. Kind of pretty much paint by the numbers here. Nice, and they both gain levels. No, poor Susie. Lead off attack. Small goblins. Run away. Run away, little girl. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, watch out, fish guy. Poor fish guy. Yeah, we'll just auto it this one. We'll kill like two of them and one of them will run away. More than likely. Yeah, a lot of random encounters in this game. You almost forget how much sometimes. Well, I've also been playing like Chrono Trigger and Earthbound, which doesn't have random encounters, so that's probably part of it. Is just like just not used to it at the moment. I'm sure if I've been like playing some Final Fantasy or something like that, I'd be like, this isn't too bad. Nice. Whew. That auto is kind of nice after a while. Lots of random encounters. Nice. Very nice. Gotta love when they crit. Oh, come on, Bo. You couldn't finish the job? Make us waste another turn? Aww. Didn't work out that time for us. Come on, give me a counterattack here. I wonder what stat affects counterattacks in this game, if any at all. Giant hole in the ground. Well, that sucks for you, bruh. Sucks to be you. Love it. Oh, couldn't dodge it that one. Couldn't dodge it that time. That's right. That's correct. I'm out of coffee. Alright. Alright, let's make sure we're full health before, because we have another boss fight. This time it's going to be just a little bit rougher. Ooh. I didn't bother to stock up on healing stuff before coming here. Oh, let's go ahead and save. Yep. Yes, of course I'm going to continue my journey. Let's save the world, bro. Cockroaches, gross. Come on, counterattack already. At least we're one-shotting him. Nice. And we got another box fight here. It's the big bad cockroach this time. Ooh. Yeah, let's heal him real quick. You know, I should just have him attacking. I don't know what. I mean, Ryu needed to be healed, but using defense up was kind of pointless at this point. Well, yeah, let's just have him attack. Because this thing doesn't have that much health. Yeah. Pretty easy boss fight. Bothersome collar. Only eaten one lately. Gross. Oh no! He's gonna pull Susie alive! Which, you know, I realize now that is extremely cruel. Like, he was literally gonna boil that pig alive. What the hell? Well, too bad for you. Alright, well, it's been about an hour here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Save and all that good stuff. As always, thanks for watching.